Okay, just a video to update where we're at. We're 4 months and a few weeks old. As I've said before, it's gone amazingly well. Super happy still. We've had a great January so far, which is super duper. We're open 7 days a week. We've not changed anything. We're continuing as we are, so please do come down. Get rid of any January blues you may or may not have. If you hear some banging and crashing, there's lots of stuff going on upstairs. We're getting a staff room ready for our lovely staff who haven't really had anywhere to sort of chill between shifts. So we're getting that ready. We've obviously got the external projects as well. So that's all happening currently underway. It's been a bit of a time for reflection, which has been great. The first week really in January, we sort of had a good sit down, worked out what we wanted to do better, how we wanted to change. Obviously we're delighted with the way everything's gone so far, but there's definitely room for improvement. I think one of the big things I underestimated when I first started this was the planning required for things like the kitchen. To create a fairly simple dish is what we do. We do traditional British pub grub, but done really well with fresh ingredients. And they're quite simple dishes, but actually to deliver them regularly in the same quality on time is actually a massive challenge, and I didn't really fully appreciate that. So it takes weeks, if not months, to plan these things, from where you're going to get the ingredients from, how readily available they are, how regular the pricing is going to be, because the pricing from our suppliers will go up and down with the market because it's fresh produce, to where it's stored in the kitchen, what's in the fridge, what needs what oven, etc., and how you're going to walk around there and actually produce these dishes. It sounds really kind of simple when you see it on a menu, but actually to deliver it on time every time and to the same quality has been the biggest challenge. And you know, if we look back and think what we could have done better so far, and I think one of the key ones is getting the food out consistently on time. We've had occasions where we've had to turn people away because we've been a bit behind, because we're not prepared enough, and that's down to so many different factors. Have we got the ingredients arriving on time? Have we planned the dish correctly? So are we running around the kitchen or getting in each other's way because we need to go over here to get that, over there to get that, cook over there, cook there? It's working out that whole process, which I really didn't have a clue about. And whilst we've had some great chefs helping us and great kitchen staff, they are a young team as well. So that's something we're working on heavily at the moment, and it's been great fun actually, because I love cooking. But yeah, to go and get some ingredients from the shop and go home and make a dish is quite simple. But to actually start delivering it to, you know, the amount of people that we have eating in our beautiful pub is tricky. So that's been a big, that's on the big to-do list to get better at. We're already way into that now. We've done loads of stuff in the kitchen and loads of in our supply chain and all that sort of stuff. So that's where we're at the moment. Obviously we've got the externals getting ready for the spring, where we'll keep you up to date with that and let you know what's happening. We have got this massive upstairs space, which I can't, we don't have the funds to do that yet, but hopefully maybe the end of the summer, if everything goes well, we'll start sort of, we may be able to do something up there, but we've got to work out what we want to do. We don't just want it to be an extension of the pub as the pub is. It needs to be a slightly different space, offering something a bit different. We don't just want to end up with a bigger pub for the sake of it, because I don't think that's, you know, there's no benefit to that. I think we need to be really careful about what we do. So that's a lot of consideration. So that's the update really, very formal this week. Yeah, got our thinking caps on. And we're gonna keep progressing, because that's, I think, the biggest takeaway is everything we do, we think we can do better, and we're going to keep pushing ourselves to be better every single day. We've been successful so far, but the fun of this job for me is to keep improving, keep making it better, and that will be never ending. So thanks for watching. I'm going to stop waffling, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Please do come down, enjoy our double points for January before it finishes.